Hi everybody, it's Rachel from Handmade You. Today I'm going to share with you a few of my Quiltdori notebooks that I have decorated the covers of. Many of you buy notebooks or make notebooks with just brown craft paper, cardstock as the cover, and they are cute just to leave as is, but of course it's always fun to do some decorating to make them a little more special. So I had purchased 3 inserts from Yellow Paper House. They're on Etsy and they have tons of fun little notebooks to choose from, so I thought I'd give them a try, and I was happy with the notebooks that I received. This one that I'm going to decorate for you today is one of their expense journals, so you can put the date, what you spend your money on, and how much to keep track of what you're spending. So I'm going to make that one a little more fun to use. This one I'll show you. This is just one of their bullet journal notebooks, which you can put the date and then make your list and check them off, which I really like. So I'm going to try and use this a little bit every day. And I had a packet. If you watch, once I get the unboxing of my Saturday AM Vintage October box, it had some fun fall ephemera, some old movie tickets, from different places, some stamps and some gold stars, and then also I had another pack of ephemera with an old check or receipt and a pharmacy sticker. So I thought it'd just be fun. I used Mod Podge, which we'll use today. I like the matte version. You can use any variety. The glossy could be a little bit stickier if you live in a humid area, so you might want to try matte, and you can always rub a little wax from a candle to smooth it down so it doesn't stick to anything. You of course could use your glue stick as well. I like the Mod Podge just because it kind of puts a sheer finish on the entire thing, which I like. So this is one I made the other day. This was also from Yellow Paper House, and this was a monthly calendar. So you can use it for any month. You just mark at the beginning what month. You can put a little design in there and then look at your month. So I decorated this. I had some ephemera that Michelle over at Hold Dear had given me at One Handmade You, and I just thought it'd be fun to add some of these little pieces. This I thought was super cute, little place card. So I just thought that would be fun, instead of having all of these little fun pieces in my drawer somewhere, to have it in a notebook that I could see when I use it every day. And then this one, this is a moleskin, just their regular lined journal, and I had some, again, fun ephemera, and then I had this neat painted paper that I received from Carol at Handmade You in one of our swaps, and she had painted it probably with one of those jelly plates, which I haven't used yet, but I always love what people are doing with them. So I thought it'd be fun to incorporate some of the paper that she made and gave me into the journal. So I went ahead and used Mod Podge again, and I really love the effect of Mod Podge with more of a tissue paper, because it kind of crinkles it and it makes it kind of see-through as well. So I had this bird tissue paper that was included in the swap that she gave me, in this paper. So I, again, just included some fun little pieces into my notebook. So I could keep going and add more and more, but I just thought this was enough for now for my notebook. Okay, so let's get to show you how to create something like this. So get your notebook that you want to use, And sorry, I think I have Bolt that wants to help me. Let's get him off the table. Okay, so we've got some papers, and a lot of times when I start collaging, I just grab a pile of ephemera or note cards or paper and different pieces and just kind of have a stack nearby instead of trying to go and search for the perfect thing. So I just grab a pile and just use that, so I don't get caught up in using this piece or that. I just use what I have in front of me. So I have this pack of Project Life Seasons themed cards, and if you watched my notebook making tutorial previously, you'll see that I used some of the bigger cards to make notebooks out of, but I thought that these smaller cards are cute to use in your notebook or as a cover piece. So I grabbed one of these. I thought maybe I'd try out to see if I'd like to include that. I had some doilies and just some other paper that I had in a little kit, and this cute little bird cut out of book paper, and then this little piece from my Brave Girls Brave box. From, if you're in Brave Girl University, you might be getting those boxes, and they have some really cute cards and good messages that I think are really great to include on your cover. So I thought it'd be maybe fun to try out some of these different variations of cards or cardstock to cover on the front here. So I think I'm just going to use this, and depending on your style, you might just want to tear the paper down to make it kind of more rustic, which I like that look. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and cut. You can use your paper trimmer if you want it exact, but I don't really mind it being a little wonky. So I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to use a brush for the Mod Podge, and you just want to probably make sure you have something under your workspace if you're using Mod Podge, just so it doesn't get all over the place. I usually just use another piece of paper. And we're just gonna, I like to make a full coverage of the Mod Podge, because once you start using it, you'll see that you'll actually be able to see the sheen on the notebook. So if you don't cover it all, you'll have some spots that aren't kind of covered, which isn't, it'll just be a different look, so you can kind of decide how you want to cover that. But I like to go over the whole thing. And depending on the weight of your paper that you're putting on top, you may need to put a little more Mod Podge underneath it, or just to cover it to make sure it holds down. But this is going to act as the glue to cover the whole thing. So you're putting it underneath and then on top as well. So I think I'm going to add the doily here, and I'm just going to go ahead and stick it here, and then I can cut off the excess once it's stuck down. And again, when you use something shiny with Mod Podge, you are going to lose some of that shine, so just be aware of that. But I think it'll look nice either way. So I'm going to include that on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this Brave Girls message, Life is Beautiful, on top here just to cover. And the idea with collaging is that you're covering and layering. So sometimes it takes a little bit of practice to be okay with covering up some of what you're including. It's the same thing if you're painting over your collage. So make sure that the things that you really want to see the most you're putting on last or on top. And then I'm going to add this little bird like this. Just make sure you get it all down. And that is all that I'm going to add to this one. Obviously you can keep going and keep adding, but for now I think this will just be a cute cover. And you just want to make sure that if you've gotten glue on it, you just make sure you pull that off before you let it dry. And I'm going to cut this excess off now. You can just follow the edge of the notebook so you get a clean cut. There you go. And there you have it. So the Mod Podge will dry clear, so you won't see all the white. But once that's dry, I will come back and show you the final product.